Welcome back to Rants and Reviews. Dustin is still here, as you can see, so he hasn't died yet.
Keeps me here, locked in the basement. I haven't even changed clothes because he keeps me in the same place all the time.
We don't film these in large sessions or anything.
No, that'd make no sense.
Yeah, I mean, like, let's be honest, the production quality of this is not exactly what you'd call...
I mean, you can see his watch right there that has the...
Oh, you mean the viewfinder?
Yeah.
By the way, if you like our cool technology, you can buy that at your local tech good stores. We won't say which ones.
There's only two.
But you can buy them there. And then you too can make a cheaply made shitty review video site thingy.
Semi-shitty. I mean, I'm here now, so it's going to be much better.
Okay, so...
Don't, just cut that out.
We'll cut that out. Cut that out.
Yeah. He's not going to cut it out.
I'm not going to cut it out. So we're here today to review Cards Against Humanity.
By review, you mean just tell them what they already know?
Pretty much at this point, if you do not know what Cards Against Humanity is, you're either living in a... well...
or you just like going into deep parts of the internet and just ignored all the mainstream ones.
Pretty much. But regardless of that, we're here to tell you what our opinions of the game is, so that way you too can make your right choices when it comes to playing some games.
Really, really wrong choices in this game.
Shh, they can't hear you when you whisper.
I know.
Okay.
Okay.
So, the good thing to know about this game is it is a great party game. If you have a lot of friends, this game will not exactly break it down. And if you're tired of playing Werewolf, as I always am, this game is for you. And if you don't want to play rough because you're a monster, this game could also be for you. But if you want to play rough, just play rough.
What you do is you get drunk off rough, and then you play this game after.
Stop bringing alcohol. So, the way this game works is each player is given a cards of hands and like just a bunch of cards in their hand, like around 7, right?
Yeah, yeah.
Like 7.
It's however many you really want.
It's
Sometimes
7.
you change it up and you just like grab more.
No,
because you have shitty cards.
It's 7. So on your turn, a new player will become the judge and they will place down a black card. For instance, maybe this card right here,
Take your time.
The life for American Indians was forever changed when the white man introduced them to
Smallpox.
blank. And then from that point, you can pick a card to place down on that. There's cards like smallpox. There's cards like black people. There's cards like Mensa graduates. There's cards like in your face. There's just like a lot of
really, really wrong cards. There's cards that are like only funny for certain situations.
Definitely.
Yeah.
But I mean, it's fun. It's a lot of fun, and you know, a lot of people love it. That aside,
I love it.
we're just going to go into real quickly how the game works. If you look right here, we've already got a card down. So it's before I kill you, Mr. Bond, I must show you, and then players will then like play down a card from their hand. Say, for instance, you're playing a 3-player game, you'll have 3 cards. They're supposed to be played hidden, so you don't know what they are. That way, you're not being influenced upon your first look. However, when you play the game, you will be, because they will be all talking about how much better that card is than all the others. I wonder whose card yours is.
I like to build up the cards, not just my own though, because I don't want to make it obvious.
Yeah,
but I build mine up the best.
You're like, oh, that's a great card. Oh, that's awesome.
But I like to enhance the story. So, like, if this was the heart of a child, like this one right here.
This one right here, the heart of a child.
I would be like he literally just pulled out in front of him, and like just like he like right in front of the child. You can see the child dying in his eyes. And
before I killed you, Mr. Bond, here's a very disturbing
it'd be like
scene.
his child. Like that's how dark it would go.
Yeah, and then it would be like, before I kill you, Mr. Bond, let me show you Tom Cruise, because if you don't want to die yet, Tom Cruise will make you want to die.
Yeah, you'll kill yourself.
You will kill yourself. Tom Cruise is horrible.
I mean, he had risky business, and then
let's just say he's no Top Gun.
No.
Let's just say it's Mission Impossible to watch a movie with him in it.
It's pretty bad.
Yeah,
I got nothing.
It's basically
he's gonna come up with a lot more, and I got not one.
It's almost a Mission Impossible 2.
He's gonna bring me to the edge of tomorrow.
Yeah, to the edge of tomorrow on those, and then also there's a.
He'll make you want to cause
I got one. I don't know.
A War of Worlds.
You son of a. And then the next one will be, for instance, like sexy pillow fights. Before I kill you, Mr. Bond, let me show you sexy pillow fights. Which, oddly enough,
That's a
seems
great thing to do.
fit into a Bond film for some reason. It's like,
but that's like a great
Mr.
villain
Bond,
right there.
Before I kill you, let me introduce you to all of my female henchmen who will somehow fall magically in love with you.
Yes, and then they will let you escape.
And then
And then there'll be a sex scene that they don't actually show.
like some wind blowing curtains, and then they're sure going, "Oh, James," and him going, "Oh no."
Yeah,
that's a really bad James.
Yeah, it was Sean Connery. I'm pretty sure is what you're trying to do.
No, it wasn't actually. I think it was Roger Moore. I think it was Roger Moore.
That was such a bad Roger Moore.
But we're gonna talk about what we think about Cards of Humanity, person to person, and then we'll see you back in a little bit.
Cards Against Humanity is a great game. I love playing it. I love watching people just cringe when you just say something so horrible. Like some of the cards that Eric wouldn't let me play today because he thought they'd be too bad for YouTube and generally people. But it's great to watch people cringe, and it's really good when you add on to an already horrible situation and you just basically dig deep into your darkest place and pull something just god awful out. Personally, this belongs in my collection. I put it in there. I have it. I have all the expansions, and I recommend you get them also. It should be in everybody's collection, really. So,
now that we're alone, I can tell you more about Dustin. He's a monster and a madman, and he will likely kill us all. But that makes him perfect for Cards Against Humanity. He is really good at it. A little bit more callous than I am when it comes to what cards I should put on the videos. Nope.
What are you saying about me?
Nothing. That being said, Cards Against Humanity is a great game to play with your friends if your friends are of a certain type. There's been some times where I've done game nights with friends and they've been offended, they've been upset, and they've been annoyed by the certain cards that were played. And some of those friends might be here right now. I'm not going to talk about it, but they are. Now, all things considered, it's a fun game. It's a great party game. It really puts a little more spice in Apples to Apples, and I honestly think it belongs in your collection because if you like jerk games, if you like being sassy, if you like mean-spirited things, this is the game for you. It definitely is. So put this in your collection, because I put it in my collection. This game belongs in my collection. God, it feels like forever since we last talked about each other on the same camera about this horrible game.
What are you talking about? Oh, we're doing something.
Hi.
Okay.
Yeah, no, so hopefully you liked our takes on the games. Hopefully they weren't too stupid or too annoying. Or if they were, thank goodness.
Yeah, I mean, it is YouTube, so you can just fast forward.
You could literally just stop watching.
But you should subscribe. Don't do that. Subscribe, watch more.
We'll see you next time. And again, we will be at Comic-Con showing off and playing Rough. Also, YoBro should be there just a little bit. The future of YoBro is a little bit kind of questionable right now, but I still have faith in it.
But Rough, we'll be drunk off of it because of Rough.
You can't have alcohol in the game room at Comic-Con.
Did you make it? You motherfucker. He did rig this. I know for a fact he did. What about those shoes that carry alcohol and have a flask in them? I think we found